Hi, third grade. Welcome to art. Today we're going to be doing a piece of artwork using 4 letters in a grid formation after the famous artwork by Robert Indiana, The Love Sculpture. Maybe some of you have seen this when you've been to Philadelphia. It's also a lot of places. You're just going to have to pick a 4-letter word from our Google slide and have some fun. So to start this, we're going to talk about dividing our paper. Yours is going to look a little bit different than that one. So we're going to be basically dividing our paper into 4 sections. And to do that, I want you to take your paper, fold it like a hamburger first, get those edges nicely matched up there, and a nice strong crease along the edge. Once you do that, open it back up and fold it like a hot dog, long ways. Get your edges and corners matched up nice, and go ahead and press along that. So you don't need to draw any lines. This was just in case you can't see them on the paper. You're dividing it into quarters. Next, you're going to put your word in bubble letters. So say I wanted to do something like kind. I could start with my K. And I suggest you sketch lightly. In case you make a mistake, it's easier to erase. Now remember, when Robert Indiana did his love sculpture, he tipped that O. I don't think it would have been so famous if he didn't tip that O. So if you want to kind of tip a letter or do something a little bit different, feel free to do that. I was thinking of tipping mine. You can do them all uppercase. You can do it a mix. So I always just kind of try to see where the other line ended. Lightly. I think I'm going to flip my N a little bit. Might not have been the best letter to flip because I think I'm going to run out of room. If I'm kind of coming over there, but I'll let that be. Don't worry about it. We can still squeeze our D in over here. I could do it all in cool colors. I could outline them all the same. I could outline them in different colors. Robert Indiana picked those colors for a reason. He talked about the blue representing the sky and the green the grass. So I think kind letters are all kind of warm colors myself. So I think I'm going to grab warm colors and play with those. So then using the wide part of your marker, or else just making a thick line. And remember, you can color these in any way you want to. It's your art. You're just being inspired by his sculpture and the great hopeful messages that it has sent over all these years. So if we can send another word out into the universe, that sometimes you check your markers. I had a feeling that one would be dried out. You might wonder why I'm jumping down here. Kind of balancing dark and light first, so I can see what color I want to go in on with the eye. I did smudge a little bit. So I think I'm going to go yellow up there. Sometimes I'll bring all my straight lines down first when it's a letter like this. And then I'll come across as on the horizontals. And then I'll do my 2 diagonal lines. So with that end, things kind of end up running kind of parallel to each other. And outlined it all in black. You could do solid. You could do a combination of solid and pattern. It's your choice. So I think I'm going to come in with some, I think I'm going to do solid letters and pattern backgrounds. If your marker's not real great like mine, you might want to put another color over it or grab another one. I'm going to try grabbing a different one. That's not the right pink. Let's see if this one's any better. Oh, there we go. I love a good marker. So just start filling them in. At times I'll speed up the videos because you don't need to see me making every stroke, but you can see what it looks like when it's finished. Or sometimes I jump ahead to the finished project and I'll pause the video and show you just the main important steps. So main goal is to send a positive message out into the world. We talked about Robert Indiana in his video. His art had a voice. It sent a message. That message has been going out to people ever since he made that sculpture all those years. I decided to just use the colors that I was already using in my palette, as they call it, like the colors you pick, my warm tones, to go ahead and put a little outline around here. So now I have to decide how I want to do my background. Do I want to stay with these colors? Do I want to do it all in cool colors? Do I want to do patterns? It's really up to you. I think I'm going to end up going with some cool colors. Maybe I'll do a blue, 2 different blues. Here I've decided to just do kind of a pattern where I do curved lines. I didn't even outline this area, so I'm just going to stop when I get to those lines, and then I'm going to switch direction when I get to the fold. So my patterns are coming out nicely. Now I have the big decision on the bottom one. I think it's going to have pink or purple on it. One of those it has to be. So I think I'm going to go with the pink. And I'm going to make it kind of an up art one where you make some wavy lines. And there you have it. Nice, bright, kind word. People choose kind. It's the right thing to do. I've enjoyed making art with you.